Thank you for clicking on my video. You're here because you want to trade a game account for another game account. And you've clicked on the right video because I'm an expert. I've traded hundreds of accounts, both for cash and for other accounts. And I'm going to fill you in on a lot of details, as well as provide you with a community resource, RPG Reseller, where you can find every other community that's ever traded WoW accounts. And if you list out all of them, then on day one you're going to get 100 views, which saves you a lot of waiting around. It's always better to use more than one community. Now, in addition to listing the other communities, I also provide a lot of training and information on how to trade accounts successfully, either for cash or for other accounts. One such example would be that it's very beneficial to use an anonymous armory profile solution. Not everybody knows that these things exist. They do, and they're wonderful. All you got to do is visit mywowarmory.com or armoryx.com, and you're going to see a really cool website where you put in name, server, you hit the go button, and then woo, you get this new armory profile, and it shows all your information perfectly. And that way, instead of writing a 10-page essay about how cool your account is, you could say, hey buddy, click on the link. Ooh, that saves you some time. It makes you look more professional, and more importantly, it saves potential traders time when they go to look at your offer. If you got an offer that's like, whoa, you know, it's like freaking Bible offer, they're not going to read that. There's a reason why people don't read the Bible. It's a long, boring book. You don't make your offer like the Bible. Make your offer like, you know, a little 3-page fold-out for a vacation to Bermuda. I'm going to show you how to do that at my community. So stop by. Now, back to the video. You want to know about trading accounts for other accounts. Before you make that decision, one of the most important things that you need to take into consideration is whether or not you actually want to do that, because you also have the option of trading for cash and then using that cash to purchase the account of your dreams. Why do I speak so highly of cash? Because it's an easier method of trade. Cash has a universal value. Everybody values a dollar just about the same, because what you can get for a dollar is always the same. However, what can you get for your game account? It's not always the same. One thing that's going to limit the potential value that another person will place on your game account is how well you describe it. Again, go to the community, learn something. I'll show you how to make your account look awesome. And without being misleading at all, it's just in showing the right details in the right order, in the right format, blah, blah, blah. Go to the community. All right, back to cash. Cash has universal value. Your account doesn't. Your account has a perceived value as well as an actual value. The actual value is going to be the cash value. The perceived value is how much someone else wants what you have. And to give an example of some of the difficulties that one faces when they're doing barter, I'm going to give you a scenario. In this scenario, you have a really cool mage, and you want to trade it for a warrior. Cool, cool. Except you're not going to use cash, and you're not going to trade accounts either. Instead, you just want to have the warrior and the mage. You want to buy somebody's warrior, but you're going to barter for it instead of using cash. And so you say, hey, guess what? I have a cow. Would you like to have a cow? And I'll trade you for your warrior over there. And the guy says, no, I really don't like cows. I like sheep. So you got to go, damn, I got a sheep fucker. What am I going to do now? Well, so now you got to go down to the sheep farm across town and say, hey, I got a cow. I'd like to have a sheep, because there's somebody else who likes sheep, not me. I'm not a sheep fucker. Okay, but yes, I'd like one sheep for one cow. Do we got a deal? And the sheep farmer says, okay, because I'm making my scenario simple. I'm not going to jump through a long, convoluted Bible, because a Bible makes a bad video, too. It's just boring. Okay, so now you got your sheep. You bring your sheep over to the sheep fucker, I mean the person with the warrior that you want, and you say, guess what, buddy? It's your lucky day. I got a sheep. Now give me your warrior. And he says, cool. And now you have his warrior. Now the same kind of thing happens with game accounts. Whether your account is a mage, warrior, thief, rogue, druid, whatever, Bible, the value that someone else places on that is subjective. It's not an actual value kind of thing. And so no matter who you trade with, one account is always going to have a higher actual value than the other, and people that don't have a compatible value perception, which is a personal valuation, those are the people that you got to target, is the ones that have the same value perception, that want what you got, and suddenly, as you can tell, it's just obvious. It's going to be really difficult to trade account for account. For one, you have an extremely limited audience of potential buyers, and then, well, what do they got? Well, do you like sheep? See the problem? So, in the long run, a lot of times, it's a lot easier and even faster. Yes, you have a few days of downtime, but it's faster if you will just sell for cash and then take that cash and go, you visit a website or a community where people are trading accounts for cash, like RPG Reseller, and you just look through the offers, and you find exactly what you want for the right price, and you say, hey, I'm buying it. Done. Really fast. Really convenient. Now, after all of that, if you still want to trade account for account, there is a lot of resources that are going to help you. In fact, here's a little trick. I'm going to give this to you because you made it through the whole Bible, which is an achievement. I mean, my video. Because of these different value things, one person's always a winner and one person's always a loser. Nobody likes to be a loser. So a post is just going to sit there and sit there and sit there, and you're never going to have a nice fair deal, because fair deals don't truly exist in a barter system. There's always a winner, always a loser. How can you fix that? With cash. You're not completely broke, right? You have at least 20 bucks. Maybe you are completely broke. If you are completely broke, you might want some money, right? So put that into your title and your offer description. Cash for trading up 20 bucks. Now people know that they don't have to be a loser if they trade with you, because you can give them a little bit of cash. Boom! Fair deal. Done. And of course, by seeing that in the title, other people are going to think, well, maybe this guy will accept cash, because I'm afraid to respond to his offer otherwise, because he's going to respond to me and say, well, I don't want to be a loser. My account is like this, yours is like this. Oh, wait a minute. Cash? Deal. That's how to trade account to account and do it effectively.